Today, LEGO revealed their first How to Train Your Dragon set, which is a license we've wanted for so long, and so many of us wanted a buildable Toothless. This apparently releases July 1st, 2025 for $70 in the United States with 784 pieces. If you can see, this is based off the new live-action movie. Yeah, I am about to get cynical, so if you don't want to hear a dissenting opinion on this adorable little baby Night Fury, click off this video. Okay, I don't like this set. I love the How to Train Your Dragon films. At least they're nostalgic to my teenage years, and I guess a little bit of my childhood, but I was like 13 in 2010. But the design of this, I think, is such a wasted opportunity. It's a head scratcher in the form of, oh, LEGO's not giving us Mario minifigures. How to Train Your Dragon isn't just giving us a regular toothless design with, you know, a Hiccup minifigure. Heck, I would love a Hiccup minifigure, but even if you just put a regular toothless build, that would be totally cool. So many other thieves get buildable dragons. I mean, Ninjago is filled with them nowadays. Why is it the one theme that literally calls for it won't give us the hat? You know, it just blows my mind. And like, who knows when we'll get another How to Train Your Dragon set, if ever. Like, you had one job and that job was not delivered. This reeks of when companies will put out a baby character of their most iconic characters. I mean, you've seen it to extreme extents, like, what was it, Baby Peanut or whatever the heck that was. But it always smells like a marketing trick. And I know this isn't technically a baby Toothless, like it's more of just a chibi Toothless. But to me, it's just like, oh, we gotta have a super cute version of it because God forbid we have this detailed dragon design, something that we do for so many other themes. And yeah, I really wanted a Hiccup minifigure. I remember back in the day, Ashley Flash and I teamed up for this canceled LEGO Dimensions video, and we had our own Hiccup design that looked awesome. Now, if we did get a Hiccup minifigure, like I said, this is based off the live action movie, so it wouldn't even look like the animated Hiccup, which would also be disappointing. I like creativity when it comes to movies and stuff like that, and it could be great for LEGO sets, but when you're giving us a popular license like this, just give us the expected thing first, you know? Like I said, the same thing happened with LEGO Mario, and especially when it's something you do for every other theme. Rant over. $70 is not a bad price for this. It has a decent price per piece ratio. It's a little bit undersized for $70, but it looks like it's a very bulky build, so I get where the piece count is going. The front design has adorable little teeth right there. Like, I do like the big wide mouth, which does translate from the classic Toothless character, so that's all cool. Seems like this piece at the front is printed as well. I like how they built up the eyes, which have a nice roundness to them, and you can see there's a printed tile right there, a 2x2 round top, flat bottom. But I do think looking at this, the head is the best part, and you can see it even has like a posable jaw, which you could open up the mouth. I like the tongue sticking out, but really the lower half, which is an effect of it being this chibi styling, looks bad. Like, the sitting design seems like it has limited posability, and it just kind of becomes a mesh where it almost looks like it could be part spider. I mean, this looks closer to a Stitch than it does a Toothless. Get it? Because they're both the same director. That's a movie joke for y'all. But no, I'm being serious. The roundness of those shoulder pad pieces, I don't think really works there. You can see there's little talons, which are the, was it, bullhorn pieces? I don't know. It looks like it devolves into a mess of a bottom half build. And even though I really like the head of this design, I do feel like the underside of the mouth, it's not a big problem, but like it feels super underdeveloped there. It's just kind of, you know, undersides of studs right there, and I wish they rounded that off like the rest of the head. It seems like you could rotate the head back and forth, which is adorable for making it look straight at whatever way you want to display it, and the design of that having the tongue sticking out. I love all of that. I also like how it seems like the ears might be a little bit posable in their own way. The design of this has a fish build, which is actually a really fun build. I like how simple that is. In some ways, it'll look like a candy. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's a cute candy. But I'm like, oh, wait, that's a fish. And the simplicity of the print at the front is adorable as well. You could swap that out for this breath outside here, so that's really cool. Specifically representing the blue plasma blasts. The wings feel so much less grandiose, and I get that's another effect of the chibi styling. At the end of the tail, which it looks like at least the tail is swooshable as it should be, There's a little print right there on a 2x2 tile, which is the Burke flag, or the original Burke flag. So that's so cool. That's about all I have to say about this build. I mean, yeah, it feels like such a wasted opportunity. I get that it will probably sell like hotcakes because adorable things sell, but I just think about what could have been, especially for a movie that we've wanted sets on for such a long time. And the opportunity was so easy. You didn't even have to go minifigure scale. Just make a detailed, buildable Toothless that, you know, is in the same proportions as the movie, or make a minifigure scale one. It would have been cheaper, like this set is. Have a Hiccup in there. Bam. Even Ionics got it right. Yeah, nobody remembers that brand, but still. I wonder if they were restricted to just making sets on that new movie. But it seems like this set exists because the live action remake has a bigger budget than any of the animated films ever did, at least for its marketing, where I'm seeing tie-ins everywhere. It's How to Train Your Dragon Mania. Even Burger King has a tie-in, which, yeah, there's a Just 2 food review of that. So maybe if the live action film didn't exist, this set wouldn't exist. But, I mean, are we really losing something there? And if I may, let me just rant about the idea of there being a live action How to Train Your Dragon movie. I hate live action remakes of animated properties. Everyone I've seen has been terrible. It's depressing that now DreamWorks is moving into that territory. Like, what are we going to get next? A live action Shrek or something like that? It doesn't even seem like they'll do anything interesting to change things up, even though most changes to live action things are for the worse. It seems like this is going to be a shot-for-shot kind of remake, at least from the trailers I've seen, and the design of the world looks so bland compared to the vibrancy of the original animated movies. The CGI looks like crap as well. I'm so not motivated to see this, but it's funny because I will be seeing it at Brickworld with some friends. We gotta do the yearly review on the Just 2 Film channel of the Brickworld movies. I do hope we get more DreamWorks sets, and it's very weird that this is an 18 plus set. Like, I feel like this is one of those sets that you could have put on the store shelves, like Angel, which Angel's a much better build than this, where it could appeal to so many kids as well. It feels kidified in so many ways. But whatever, at the very least, maybe this means that we'll get Shrek D2C sets, 18 plus sets like this, when Shrek 5 comes out in a year. I mean, that would make me very happy. That Shrek Swamp, we really need that. So let me know, are you as disappointed about this set as I am, or am I being too harsh on this set? Will you buy it? Algorithm is rough on this channel nowadays. Subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment does go a long way, and I thank you so much. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.